Hi, I'm Jim Chestnut from GMC Canada, and thank you very much for being here today. I'm reporting live from Whistler Blackcomb, out here in beautiful British Columbia. We're excited that you're here today. We have something very special we want to share with you. For nearly 30 years, GMC has been a proud partner of Whistler Blackcomb. We've been out here moving mountains. What does that mean? It means that out here on these slopes, not any truck is going to cut it. You need to have the right mindset, the right attitude, and the right capability to conquer these slopes. And that's exactly what we're going to show you today. Today is the unveiling of this GMC vehicle for the first time in its natural environment. This is a first for GMC, a first for Whistler Blackcomb, and we're excited you're here today. Give me 1 second. Dave, we're ready for you. I'd like to introduce you to the GMC All Mountain. This thing is big, bold, this thing is capable, and precisely crafted.
Jim!
Thanks for joining us today.
How you doing, buddy?
Wait to all those guys watching us out on Facebook Live.
Hi, guys.
Dave, tell them about yourself and what you do here at Whistler Blackcomb.
Sure. My name's Dave Hennessy. I'm the fleet manager here at Whistler Blackcomb. We've been a partner of GMC's for 30 years now. I've been here the entire time, 30 years at Whistler Blackcomb as the fleet manager. So, yeah, big mountains, big fun.
You're obviously the guy for the job.
Yeah.
Let's start talking about the GMC All Mountain, and let's start right here at these tracks.
Yeah, so what we got here is a large footprint of track that helps us manage to get up and down these mountains. It's all about surface area. We've got width and length that gives us a very low ground pressure. Compared to a tire, if you think of a tire is very small a footprint. It has a lot of ground pressure. Very low ground pressure here, even lower than what I've got on my feet. So this track system allows us to get this truck up and down these mountains.
Nice. Well, they obviously look very high performance, very premium. Let's talk about the GMC Sierra here.
GMC Sierra. So there's a few things that help us get around the mountains here. We've got the Z71 shock package, special jounce bumpers, special springs, and all the rest of the goodies that makes this GMC get around. We get up here into the engine compartment. Duramax diesel. I'm a personal Duramax customer for over 15 years. My personal truck is a Duramax. This thing has got huge torque, huge power, helps us get around. In behind Duramax we have Allison transmission. Allison is super heavy duty. We even have it in our heaviest buses, this Allison transmission. We move back into the Eaton differential. It's a locking differential, and what that does is it applies power to the wheel that needs the traction the most automatically, and that helps get this awesome truck up and down these mountains.
So it can go up, it can descend down, but how fast can it go, Dave?
Jim, I'm not sure if we should say that. This track system is designed for 40 miles an hour, which is about 65 kilometers an hour in Canadian speak, and I think we maybe exceeded that a couple of times during this film shoot.
Yeah. Well, on my adventures out here, I've obviously noticed the GMC All Mountain, but I've also noticed a bunch of other GMC vehicles. Can you tell us what they're doing out here?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we've got 4,000 employees and over 2 million guests a year. We've got a lot of work to get done here at Whistler Blackcomb. So the heavy lifters are Sierra and Canyon. That helps us get the heavy lifting, the heavy work done. And then also in the SUV range, we have Yukon, we have Acadia, and we have Terrain. And those are the luxury vehicles that helps us move people and do our rescue work here at Whistler Blackcomb.
Amazing. Glad we can help. So this isn't your typical Sierra. I see a lot of modifications and fabrications done to it. Let's talk about the man hours and the people that went into building this thing out.
Sure, Jim. This truck took about a month of design work at GMC. The engineers at GMC did the design work on this truck, and that was putting together the track system and all the accessories that you see here. From there, this truck was shipped to 360-degree fabrication in Abbotsford, British Columbia, where they assembled a lot of the heavy gear, and then we shifted focus to Greg Gardner's Motors in Squamish, British Columbia, where we accessorized it out with the bush guard, the fender flares, and the really cool roll bars.
We basically took the GM slogan, "We are professional grade," and took it to the next level.
This thing is definitely professional grade. This is above and beyond what I expected this truck to be able to do here at Whistler Blackcomb.
So looking at all the modifications, I see some skis and snowboards poking out from the back. Let's do a little tour of all the extra features we've added to this vehicle.
Let's do it. So we moved to the back here. We have this really cool cooling rack system which helps us, you know, get all of our skis and boards around when we're climbing around Whistler Blackcomb. You want to give me a hand? We'll just lower this thing down.
Oh, slick.
That thing flips out of the way, and then we have this super cool bed extender. So we just flip that thing out, and that enables us to take, you know, all kinds of cargo. If you want to take your jet ski, your snowmobile, your cooler, or all your goodies, you've got a massive, basically makes a short bed a long bed with this cool bed extender.
Very handy for out here. I noticed some very handy speakers up there as well.
I'm going to jump up there and show you those, Jim.
Nice.
This really cool GMC step here. So we've got these wet sound speakers. We got these wet sound speakers here that are made in the States. Massive amount of power. We have amplifiers underneath the back seat. Sorry, we just got a sled in the background there. That's our patrol team. We got these really cool massive amplifiers from Exile Audio in the back seat that power these speakers so that the boys in Alberta can hear us partying over here in British Columbia.
Nice. They can definitely hear you coming, but can they see you coming, Dave?
Oh, Jim, have you seen the lights on this thing? Let me take you for a tour of the lighting package. We've got under bumper LEDs. We've got wheel well LEDs. We've got under step bar LEDs. We roll around to the front, we have this cool LED package, projector headlights, we have LED light bar on the front, and of course we got our massive snow lights on the top that helps us, you know, see at Whistler Blackcomb in the dark. Because we're more about just daylight here, it gets dark as well.
As I know. So you've always done some testing with it. I see some snow on the vehicle. Where are some of the runs and cool places you've taken this vehicle, and what is your dream location for bringing the all mountain?
Ah, great question. We're standing here at the top of Harmony right now. We've had this thing on the Peak Road, we've had it on Peak Traverse, we've had it on Olympic Run, we've had it on Bear Cub, we've had it on Whiskey Jack, but the dream, Jim, the dream is Flute. I gotta tell you a little bit about Flute. Flute is remote. There's no lift access, you gotta hike out there, it's a bit of a walk, awesome skiing, but we're gonna load this truck up with skis and take some of my buddies and we're gonna go do some laps on Flute.
I want to volunteer.
You're in, Jim, let's do it.
Speaking of, let's go take this all mountain for a rip.
Okay?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
let's give her. Thank you very much for joining us today. This is the GMC All Mountain. Make sure you follow GMC on Twitter, on Facebook, and find out where we're going to next. Dave, let's hit it.